Hello, Dr. G here from naturalfoodsdiet.org. I want to show you today how to make chicken soup. Chicken soup has been used for centuries to build the immune system. When you're sick, have chicken soup. Jewish penicillin. It will help fight colds, flus, bacterial infections. So today I want to show you how to make chicken soup. Now, one thing I like to do is I like to be very efficient in the time I take spent cooking. So when I cook some chicken soup, I make a lot so that it lasts for several meals during the week. Don't be skimpy. Now, the first thing you're going to need to do, though, is invest in a big-ass pan. So I would get something this size. This is gigantic pan, so that you can load in the vegetables with your chicken soup. Now the other thing is vegetables. Vegetables contain minerals. Of course, chicken does too. Chicken also contains vitamin A, which is very important. But the vegetables contain the minerals. Now raw vegetables are okay, but we don't digest them as well as cooked vegetables. So cooked vegetables in chicken soup really builds up the minerals in our body, and we all need this. Our food supply has been dramatically lowered in its mineral content because of monoagriculture and the modern farming techniques. All right, so here we go. Chicken soup. Start off with an organic chicken. Here he is. Sacrifice his life. But guess what? This is going to be a week of meals. So this small chicken feeds us for a long time. We don't need to kill a bunch of chickens. We don't go to Kentucky Fried Chicken and eat a bucket. That's sick. I mean, think about it. You just don't want to do that. All right, the other principle, not too much fluid in your food. But doc, you're making chicken soup. We need lots of fluid. Soup is very fluidy. Well, I recommend keeping the fluid low. Here I bought some organic vegetable broth, and we're going to add that. Now, of course, organic will have probably a few more minerals than non-organic, but all the soils are depleted, so we can't count on them. So for our chicken soup, we're going to put in 2 buckets of vegetable broth, but we're going to try to not add any more liquid so that our soup is very thick. And remember, the reason not to have too much liquid in your food is we do not want to dilute our digestive juices, our digestive enzymes, our bile acids. All right, next we add the vegetables. We're going to have an onion, we're going to have carrots, we're going to have garlic, the onion and garlic for the sulfur. We're going to have the cruciferous vegetables, which is the cauliflower and the broccoli. We're going to have some nice root vegetables, and we chopped up some carrots. And then we're going to add, well, we also use the broccoli stem, which is nice. We chopped up the garlic into small pieces. Garlic's very good. We got some herbs out of the garden. This is rosemary that we got out of the garden. We also got, I'll put them in. We got some sage and some thyme out of the garden, and we'll throw those in there. We'll throw in the garlic. All right, and to season, we're going to use some turmeric. It's very healthy spice seasoning, so we put a gob of that in there, like so. Then we're going to add some ground cumin. I'm going to add plenty of that. And then we're going to add some peppercorns. The turmeric and peppercorns are synergistic, so we want to have both of those in there. Helps you absorb the healthful components out of those. Now for salt, here I have some little bit left over of the Himalayan crystals that are mined in the Himalayan mountains, and this happens to be pink. And so we're going to add some of that, and this is also your weightlifting workout for your wrists and forearms and arms. So we add the salt, and we're going to add the vegetables. And then what we do at this point is we bring it to a boil, and then we cover it and simmer it. I recommend simmering for at least 12 hours. Sometimes I simmer it at a very low heat for 24 hours. And then you'll have a vegetable, nutrient-rich soup that you can eat. I'm planning on eating this at least 5 or 6 times in the coming week, and the whole family can, because we have this gigantic pan of food. So you see, animal foods consumption, you don't have to eat a bucket of chicken every day. You can have the essence of a chicken divided over 5, 6, 7 meals for several people. Try this out. It'll make you healthy. I actually thought about it, and I thought, well, this is taking me a little time. I took some time in the grocery store, had to go around, find the ingredients. I took some time chopping up the vegetables here. The broccoli, or that was cauliflower, broccoli, carrots, onions, and then our herbs and our garlic. That took some time, but I think it was worth it. I actually got this special calculator where you can calculate out the nutrients and how much it lengthens your life. And I figured out that this soup, the bowl, will add a month to your life. And so by adding a month to your life, yeah, I spent maybe a half an hour, but it's going to give me 5 meals. It's going to add a month to my life, and that's definitely worth it. Oh, and if you want to get one of those calculators, I'm going to have them for sale probably next year. This is Dr. G. Thanks so much for watching. Check into our website, naturalfoodsdiet.org, where we have a whole health program that we can put you on. Thanks for watching.